News 46. Local coverage you can count on.
Prep Nugget is excited to announce October's Pumpkin Patch Match promotions. Every Friday and Saturday, every 30 minutes from 5 to 8:30 p.m., one hot seat winner will win $100. At 9, one of those winners will play Pumpkin Patch Match for $10,000. Looking for the best place in town to watch Monday Night Football? Look no further. We've got all the NFL action you need. For only $10, you'll enjoy a complimentary buffet, 5 raffle tickets for great prizes, Coors and Coors Light on tap for only $1. Where the fun never stops, Prep Nugget Hotel and Casino.
Republican activists they must be to do something like this and have just moved in and to call their neighbors and friends and say, come on over. So we're happy to, I'm happy to be here. Mitt and I were happy to be here, but he's already gone. Any of you watched the debate last night? Okay, all right, most of you it sounds like. You know, it was one of the tougher debates, but you know what? He came out great. He did. And I am so proud of him because he's a gentleman. He's a gentleman and he's tough at the same time. So I was thrilled. I was thrilled with the debate and felt like he is always got he looks the most presidential. And good thing. And as he was standing up there, you know, having to really defend himself and be tough, I thought, he's going to need this when he's arguing with Putin. And, you know, it's good preparation. So we should thank our opponents for helping to prepare us for what's next. It is great to be here. Nevada's a beautiful place. We were here. I was in Pahrump 4 years ago about this time. And I think it was a little closer to the holiday season because I think it was more closer to Christmas, as I recall, and some of you were here last time. We have... as you know, Mitt and I have been married for 42 years. We have 5 sons, 5 daughters-in-law, and 16 grandchildren. And it was really a thrill for me last night to have my oldest granddaughter, who's 16, at the debate last night. And this is, I think, her 3rd debate that she's been to. And she was a little upset last night that people were attacking her papa. So it's an education for all of us, and it's a process, but my kids and my grandkids are learning what it's like to be an American and what it's like to fight for the rights and the liberties of what we love about this country. And I think that's maybe why all of you are out here today. It's because we love America. And we love America so much, and we recognize that she has a valuable place for offering freedom and opportunity for the world. And she is a shining light for the rest of the world. And it's so important that we preserve America and preserve what is best about America. And that's why Mitt's running, because we love America. And we, like you, are concerned about the course and the direction that the country is headed in. Concerned enough that even after the last time when I said we would never do this again, I was the first to say, guess what, we've got to do this again. And I meant it, I really meant it, that it was definitely a concern for all of us that we felt like the country is going in the wrong direction. And gosh, Nevada's been hit hard. I don't know how you all are doing out here in Pahrump. Are you better than they are in Vegas? No? It's rough out here too?
Trying to sell my furniture.
So, you know what? We're going to get some furniture for you, Ed. That's what's going to happen. It's going to have to make things better so they have something to sit on instead of hay bales. Those are straw bales, though. I know better. I have horses. Well, no, I didn't know it was worse out here. What we hear about in Las Vegas is just terrible. And some of the highest unemployment in the country here in Nevada. And a lot of people underwater in their homes, and that's rough, and that's not the way it's supposed to be. And I think we're all concerned that our children's future is not going to be as bright as our future has been. I have an interesting history, and I have on my father's side, my father grew up in Wales, and his father was a coal miner. And on my mother's side, I go way, way back. I go back to William Bradford on the Mayflower. So I do have some interesting history and some interesting feelings about America because of that. And I grew up knowing the firsthand stories of my grandfather, who started working at age 5 years old in the coal mines. His father would wake him up, throw him on his back, it would be dark, and he'd carry him to the coal mines. And his job was to open the doors for the mules to carry the coal in and out of the mines. When he was a little bit older man, obviously, married and older and had children of his own, he was in a very serious mining accident where he was crushed and very seriously injured. Didn't kill him, but he was never able to work again in the mines. And that was when it was a precipitous moment in our future for our family, because that's when he said, "That's it, I'm going to America. And I'm going to make sure my children don't have to always just work with a pick and shovel in their hand." And when my father was growing up, my father would say that his father would say to him, "You study, or it's the pick and shovel for you." And those were the choices that they had. You either did, if you didn't do well in school, after I think about 12 years old, you kind of went to the mines. And my father came to this country as a 15-year-old young man, and he lived the American dream. He was very smart guy, went to GM Tech and in Michigan, and ended up running his own businesses and being fairly successful in life. But I am a coal miner's daughter, and I feel like I'm just 1 foot away from where that mine was and how close we all are, all of us, to the sacrifices of our parents and our grandparents that tried to make a better lives for us. And I can't forget that as I'm campaigning and as I'm going out, and I'm seeing the blessings of my children's lives and the blessings of my grandchildren's lives, and how wonderful it's been to be in a country like this country. And we have responsibility for our children and our grandchildren, just like my grandfather had for me, to make sure that we have a bright future. So that's what America means for so many of us, and I know all of you have a story. Your story has ancestors that came here legally. That's what we have to get here, is legal. We have to do it legally, and you can, as our ancestors did. So, we owe it to our future generations to make sure that America stays prosperous, viable, strong, economically, militarily, in every way. And I've been married to Mitt now for a long time. I've seen him in all different situations. And what I can tell you is that he is the hardest working, most genuine, really smart guy that's been very successful in everything he's done. But the most pride I take in, where he takes the most pride, where he's been the most successful, has been in his family, as a husband and as a father. So I cherish him for that and appreciate him for that, because he's told me all along that what I do is more important than what he does, because families are forever and a job is temporary. So now I think his job might be important than mine. And I'll give him that, and I'll support him in what's going to be in our future. And I'm grateful for all of you to be here. I hope that we'll all see you get involved in this process, and knowing that Ed is here and what he's going to have to make you have to do whenever we decide when that caucus will be. I think we aren't sure exactly, are we? I'm not going to get involved in that one. But we have a caucus coming up, and it's going to be participation from people like you folks that are going to decide who the next president of the United States is going to be. Because I know one thing: Barack Obama is a one-term president. So we're going to have an important process come up in January for Nevada, and also in next November, as you all know, you're a purple state, and I believe Barack carried this state last time, didn't he? We can't let that happen again. And so, and I don't think it will, by the way. I think Nevada is not gonna be voting for Barack Obama in the next round. So, you know, you can vote twice for Mitt then. And if you want, you can try voting twice in the caucuses. I don't think that's legal, but you can try. But no, you're going to vote for him in the caucuses, and then you're going to vote for him in the general election. So we're grateful for you all. I appreciate it. I appreciate this process. I love this country. Mitt and I are dedicated to working hard and to meeting as many folks as we can, and seeing all your shining faces. I'm looking over here at the grandma faces. When I
Must be you.
yeah, that's her. When I was a little girl, my grandmother said, the girls are coming over to play cards. And that was how she said it. You know, she'd always say, the girls are coming over. And when I was 5 or 6, I would then say to my mother, are the girls with the grandma faces coming over? So that's the group, that the card group then got known as the girls with the grandma faces. So I love seeing the girls with the grandma faces over there. So great to have all of you come out, appreciate it, and we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this with your help. Thanks so much.